2 weeks. So I think last 1 or 2 week I was unable to do live stream. Sometimes I was not feeling that much energetic, and sometimes I forgot actually totally about the live stream, because whenever it comes to weekend, especially Sunday, because Saturday when once we wind up our work, so sometimes I get exhausted, right? And already whole day after taking meetings and calls, I feel I should keep some energy for myself, and that's what happened. Last 2 weeks were a little up and down, and but we are here now. Hey Shrikant, how are you? And how was your day? Okay, let's wait for another few minutes. Let's everyone join this meeting. Hi Navya. So guys, you will get a little bit disturbance from my end because my health is not that much good. So okay. So I can see here 5 people have joined. Guys, you can ask your questions if you're having any questions. Okay. So sometimes what happen, guys, whenever there is a gap, this is what a learning for me, that what is the value of word consistency. So if there is a gap in live I feel what to talk in the live the next time I do live, and if I'm consistent, we have a lot of things to discuss, to talk, to share, and many things. So whatever you do in life, if you lack the consistency, this happened even for me. So meanwhile, let me share you some insights, things you don't know, and you should know, you should must know. So most of you might be who are watching the my videos, those might be freshers, right? You guys might be freshers, or you might be looking for job, looking for skills, or you got the job. Okay, and during this journey of learning and getting interview or getting job, you will come across this situation which is called competition. Okay, and whenever you feel like so much competition is there, so much people are there on LinkedIn, so many people are there who are certified, and so many people are learning the same technology you might be learning. It can be X, Y, and Z. Let's suppose you are preparing for uh, data scientist, so 100 people are preparing. Let's suppose you are preparing for front end developer, so 100 people are preparing. So you feel the competition around you. But from a trainer perspective, or like from my eye, if I'll share you the insight, I'll share you. So let's suppose recently I was tracking my last 2 or 3 batches, okay, or recent 2 or 3 batches. What I found, out of 100% student, let's suppose 10 students are there. Let's assume if 10 students are there, only 6 to 7 are active. 6 to 7 are active, and another is like they are very uh, their activities are rare, they are very less active. And out of this 7 people, let's suppose 7 people are active, those who are performing, they are 4 to 5 people. Okay, 5 people around performing well. So what I'm assuming, out of this 10, most probably, eventually I'm able to figure out. Now this don't happen in every batch, but I was just observing the data of last 3 batches, and so out of 10 people, 5 people are active as well, and they are performing as well. Means they are learning actively whatever the task they have been given, they are doing. They are even actively asking questions. They are participating in each and every conversation. And now here the scenario is, it's not like the trainer is not taking the question or anything. So everything is smooth. So what happened, if you see from my eye, I feel while training itself, if you see a number 100 na, I see a number 50 only. And these are the numbers during training itself. I don't know who gonna sustain after the training, because if during the training this situation is there. And yeah, I know some people can have some situation because of that they are not active, and they might be active after some time, but again their journey got interrupted, right? It's gonna take more time for him or her. So this is something you should know. And this one is recent data, and this is which I feel this is the current reality. Out of 10, only 5 or 6 people are active. So if you take in percentages, out of 100, only 50 or 60 people are active, and they are performing. Okay, they are learning actively. Now let's take the questions one by one. So good evening, Navya. Shrikant, which proc procedures are mainly used in real-time job experience? Proc means proc transpose, proc report. In every table listing, whenever you are generating report, you need to use proc report. So proc means proc transpose, sometimes proc freak, and proc print is default, right? Whenever you want to print the data. Proc report we have counted. Then what else? For now, these ones which I can see in real time, these ones are mostly used. There are many proc steps. Then proc compare, sorry. When you have to compare, so being a fresher, you might be using this very less, but once you get some experience, you get once you compare two different data set, at that time you need it. So yeah, but proc compare is very easy. It helps to compare two data sets, and you can get the difference. So proc compare also you can count in the important. So I'll give you the numbers. Proc means 1, proc freak 2nd, proc transpose 3rd, proc compare 4th, proc report 5th. These ones mostly. There might be some which I'm not able to recall right now, but these ones. Snowflake. Sir, when the peak time in the year of CRO companies to hire freshers as clinical SAS? The problem with any of the industry now, there is no single platform where we can see all the openings for that role. What happened, someone is posting on LinkedIn, even we sometimes grab the data from third party, कहीं website से या किसी ने post किया और हमें पता चला, then we are posting on our clinical study academy page. So it take a lot of time, right? The time you get to know the opening are there, sometime that time is very late. Already 100 200 people have applied, the game is over. Already if 100 people have applied, they're not gonna consider most probably the CV of other people. If already they got 100 200 CVs, that's a game. So able to identify the vacancies, that is what you need to learn, how you can identify the vacancies quickly, what are the ways. And already I have created the videos as well, maybe that can help. Navya, there is no specific term for like what I can tell you for opportunities, but you just understand. See, when a fresher get hired on this role now, on statistical programmer, he'll be under training for 4 months, approx 4 to 6 months. After that, he'll be promoted to statistical programmer one. Initially, he'll be trainee statistical programmer, or it might be associate. And once he moved to statistical programmer one, there he'll work for 1.5 or 2 year. Then he'll move to statistical programmer two. Again, there he'll work for 2 years. Again, he'll get promoted to senior programmer, senior statistical programmer. So you can see there is a cycle of promotion for fresher, around 4 to 6 months of training and then promotion. And then after statistical programmer one, he'll be working for 2 years. Then on two role, he'll be working for 2 years. So if a person is getting promotion, if a fresher is getting promoted to statistical programmer one, if statistical programmer is getting promoted after 1.5 or 2 year to statistical programmer two, who will do the previous work? So they have to keep hiring. They have to keep hiring, because not the senior or manager will, again he will come back to zero and he'll start the journey. Because after some years on each and every role, promotions are there. So to continue the existing flow, they have to hire freshers. So opportunities are there, but as we know, reality is like ki in the world there is no control on population, and openings or recruitment happens as per the requirement, as per the economic growth. So you'll find currently or in the coming decades, you'll find competition everywhere. There is no single job where competition will not be there. But if you're performing well, if you're consistent, if you're completing your journey, there is always an achievement for you that is waiting for you. I hope you got the clarity. Saurabh, I have joined a company after 1 year. Then after 3 months, I have switched job because it's not my domain job. Now I have joined domestic company and it's stressful job. I want to switch job, sir. Do it now, Saurabh. Do it. Apply on LinkedIn, talk to people, apply on mails. Tell them if it is a good company, if it is a good startup, if you feel you can learn a lot in that company, tell them I can work for free for 1 month or 2 months. You just observe my performance for 1 month and then give me the opportunity. Take a risk if you want to come out from something which is not good to you. If you feel they are not giving you the opportunity and you are unable to prove them that you are a good candidate, if you are getting an interview, tell them for 1 month I can work for free, and like it's not about free, just give me a chance for 1 month, let me perform, and you just decide after that. Be confident and continue your journey. It's like if you're learning, even if you want to play guitar, I don't know like in how many attempts you're gonna learn. It's gonna take a lot of attempt, right? If you want to learn any skill in current era or like in any era, you have to put a lot of effort, right? Even for getting job, that is the same, because of competition, right? Even if you get a skill, when you want to, let's suppose I learned guitar, but I want a stage, so I cannot easily get, right? I need to perform at a lot of cafes, or maybe friendly performance I have to do. Then someone might notice me, and then I'll get a stage, right? This is the reality, right? This is how the world goes. Give me a minute, guys. Sorry, let me silent my phone. Fine. This is how everything works. Same goes for job. What should I do? Can I tell how I can crack another company interview if they why switch? See, in short, I have shared you the tip right now, Saurabh. In detail, if you want, you can book a one-to-one counseling meeting with me. In the description, you will get a link for one-to-one counseling. Okay. Akash, can we pay 35K in installment? Yes. I don't know at the time of live why I'm getting a lot of calls today. Normally it don't happen, but that's fine. Yes, Akash, you can. Divyansh, what's the scope of automation testing in future? ठीक है, it's good, but if you are interested, just like you are there just because of money, you don't have any passion in automation testing, so go into something which can pay you more and uh, give you more, like it forces you to learn latest technology and get the latest skill and be in the top 20 or 30%. So is again I'm getting a call, let me प्रकाश, मैं अभी लाइव कर रहा हूँ, मैं ये ख़त्म करके बात करूँ आपसे? हेलो, मैं अभी लाइव में हूँ, मैं ये ख़त्म करके आपसे बात करता हूँ. So Divyansh, you need to think about it, because if I have to, rate automation testing, like I don't have much deeper knowledge, but I'll rate it to either A, B, or C. If you just rank the level of jobs A, B, and C, I'll rank it to either B or C. Get into A level of jobs. Shrikant, or do the best in automation testing. If you want to be there, if you are interested into, try your best. See what is the best thing you can do in automation testing. What is something which is latest thing going on. So become the top 10% in the automation testing itself. Okay, if you don't want to switch the job role. Shrikant, give me some suggestion about daily practice and clinical science, like tips and trick, important topics. When I practice, forgetting is totally fine, Shrikant. Forgetting is totally fine, accept it. But are you clear with the concept? Are you clear with the concept? In the journey of learning, you'll forget the things, because you have started your journey. Every day you are trying to learn new thing, you are trying to retain it. How come you can, we are not computers, right? If a memory card is inserted, or if the data is feeded, then we not gonna forget. It's totally fine initially, it's totally fine. Don't take it in a negative way, accept it. It happens with everyone. This question I got at least 20 times, and that is totally fine. Forgetting is fine, but what do you have to do? You have to practice. You have to practice in this way. First you should know the topic's name. Okay, let's suppose function is a topic. Under function there are different types of function: character, numeric, date and time, and concatenation, right? And then input and put function, which is used to convert your data. So these are functions. So now under character functions, how many functions are there? To create a tree, right? Like the upper part and then come to the lower part, classification. So if you go to character function, try to remember at least 5-10 functions. Same for numeric, so same for concat. In concat we have 3, 4 or 5 only. In converting variable type, that is input and put function. So try to connect the dots. You should have some connectivity. You should know first all the topic name. Like simply remember functions. Then under functions, how many types of functions are there? Then in each of the function, how many functions you did. Just try to retain at least 5, 6. Once you are able to retain by topic wise and then inside, then try to remember the syntax. Like for scan function, first you're gonna write scan, and then the first argument means in bracket you're gonna give the variable name or string, and then the second argument will be the word position, which word you want to read, right? And then there is third argument as well and fourth argument as well. So you need to remember, you need to write this thing. It's gonna take little time, and then you have to solve some scenario based question. Let's suppose if someone is giving you a question, how you can solve it, which functions are needed, which topics knowledge is needed to solve that. So I hope I was able to give you some clarity. Write on notebook and practice. Write the definition, write the topic names, write in each of the topic how many function are there, then write the syntax. Okay, and eventually this won't happen, but initially it will happen. Does AI affect testing? Not soon. AI not gonna impact each and every job fully, but partially. It gonna make you work on the logical things, and it gonna take it the manual things, which is repeatable. Akash, which is tough, SAS or R? Both are easy. But personally, I'm the first you like. I initially started my journey with SAS, so I find SAS as a beginner much user friendly. And once you learn SAS, it becomes easy to learn R. So if you're learning, you should learn in this way. First, you can learn SAS and then R, and then you want then Python. Narsinga, is there any major ways to get interview calls? Narsinga, I have already made a lot of videos. A lot of videos. You can go and check those videos. Okay. Devesh Shukla, sir, hi sir, which company prefer freshers for remote opportunity? See, I do remember two of my students got selected in efficacy, both were fresher, and efficacy have given to both of them, they have given permanent work from home. I don't know, like they are currently also doing the same, but that time when the hiring was happening, they were giving permanent work from home. So I'll confirm from my students who are working there. That is one company, and many other companies are there, but mostly 70% of companies, they prefer freshers to work from office. And but once you get experience na 1 2 3 years, then you can go for permanent work from home or work from home. But initially what I believe, you should go for always office based. Okay, you need to, you should prefer to work from the office or the location, because the learning is good there na, and initially you want learning. At home you don't get the environment, and your learning becomes very slow, you become sometimes lazy, and you lack the skills. This is what I feel. Mayur, hi sir, Mayur Chaudhary, just completed my master. If you're looking pharma, please let me know if you have any info. देखो guys, मैं कोई मैं मतलब जॉब कभी पता होगी तो बता दूंगा, बट सी मैं उस जर्नी से काफ़ी आगे निकल गया, तो मैं आपको वेज बता सकता हूँ कि कैसे फाइंड करना है, बट मैं आपको स्पेसिफिक वैकेंसीज नहीं बता सकता. तो कोई भी मेरा जो लाइव अटेंड कर रहा है, अगर वो मुझसे उम्मीद रखता है कि मैं वैकेंसी बताऊँ, तो प्लीज़ ऐसा नहीं करो. बिकॉज टू बी फ्रैंक, वैकेंसी वो अच्छे से ढूंढेगा जिसको उसकी ज़रूरत है. तो what I can do, I can tell you the exact way, what is the way you can get the interview. You will get to know about the interview. मैं आपको ऐसा बता सकता हूँ टिप, क्या तरीका है, बट कौन सी कंपनी में वैकेंसी है, कौन सी कंपनी में नहीं है, गाइज उसकी उम्मीद नहीं रखो तो बेटर होगा. वो एक झूठी उम्मीद हो जाएगी. हाँ, कभी बार ऐसा होता है, मुझे पता चलता है, एंड समटाइम्स अगर पता चला तो मैं बता देता हूँ, कभी इंटरनली पता चल गया, बट वो केस बहुत कम होता है. Shrikant Reddy, his communication plays major role getting job in SAS programmer. Communication is different thing. Once you got an opportunity, Shrikant, to talk with me, then it matters how you are communicating with me. But before you get an opportunity to talk with me, you need to figure it out how you get the opportunity to talk with me, right? How you can reach out to me, which are the platforms, how you can talk to me. Reaching to me, same way, reaching to the recruiter or the person who is hiring at right time, that is important. And once you get the interview, then communication matters. For cracking interview, it can matter. If 50 people are there, it can take you in 25 or 20 people. If your communication is good enough. Got the point, right? A level job means in government jobs, you know, guys, right? There are levels, grades, A, B, C, D, class A, class B, maybe. Same way in private also. If you know project managers, if you know some higher, person who are working as a manager or senior, just get this idea. You'll get this clarity. Like in CRO, as per my knowledge, there are some roles where your salary and growth is very high, and that I consider as A level job, that is biostatistician, statistical programmer, and CDM. These I consider A level. There can be some more, but I'm giving you just for an example. Those people who are working in the hospital or site like CRA and CRC, and in PV, like they work on computers, like they work in CR only, but their salary is also low. So I count them like as B or C level. So those roles whose salary and growth is high and the skill requirement is high, that is A level jobs. This you can get an idea. You like in every industry, this thing is there. There are A, B, and C level of job, and there are D level as well. I believe A, B, C is enough till C. Kanka Raju, in 2000 pass out. Can I try 3+E experience? See, if you are 2016 pass out, and if you're planning to keep 3 years experience or fake experience, then it can work only either you learn so well that you can portray yourself at least with 1 or 2 year experience guy. Either you learn so well, either you should have some jack, you should have some connection to get entry. This is the truth, Raju. Tushar Patel. So even if you're putting fake experience of 2, 3, or 4 year, you should able to justify at least 1 or 2 year of experience. If you can do that, means that you should have that much knowledge. If you can do that, then your chances are high, and if you have some connection, then your chances are high. If both you are having, then the chances are very much high. Tushar, sir, we completely rely on it. I didn't got you. From where you are continuing the conversation, Tushar? Can you please tell the full story, like on what completely rely you should? Devish, thank you so much for my first question. Another question is where we can learn SASRR for free. There are many YouTube channels, and if you want to learn in less cost, you can prefer our recording courses as well. There are pre-recorded courses. So like in around 12,000, we are offering pre-recorded course. It includes SAS as well, clinical as well, project as well, interview preparation as well, everything. Plus in that course, we are offering 5 to 6 live sessions as well. There we'll be taking your test and will resolve your doubt as well. And for free, you can consider YouTube or Google. You can check many material is there. And for paid, you can consider Coursera, Udemy. But in Coursera, Udemy, they haven't created in such way that have the complete thing in one go. But we are into this, so we have created an complete course. So what I did, like what we teach in the live course, the same thing we have kept in pre-recorded. So you can go for that as well. Akash, why pharma people are not getting it or programming job easily? That's not in case. That's not in case. See, I'm a mechanical engineer by degree. It's just an it's just an question till the time you're struggling to get it, till the time you're not maybe properly applying, till the time you're not making better yourself, till the time you're not tracking your activity, how you're applying, what needs to be improved. So if you get better, if you're doing the things in a better way, your learning is getting better, your skills are getting better, you're applying in a better way, you're solving questions regularly, your communication is getting better, your CV is reaching to more recruiter or more hiring managers, chances are high. That's not the case. Devish, for live course, it's around 4 plus 3, 4 months of training approx and 3 months of internship. So, Dayanand Kendre, hello. So, guys, quickly confirm me, is my audio and video, like audio is clear and video is clear? And I can see 17 people live, but I can see only 4 likes. So, I think you should upvote. Okay. Akash is telling do some information. It means create some videos for getting PV jobs. Okay. For sure. The coming video will be on this, on PV jobs. Okay. I'll create at least 2 videos. Already two videos are there. One video is there. So one of my student, he was working in LabCorp in PV department only in one of the role. So I have created a video with him when he was working. Then he got selected in LabCorp as an SAS after learning clinical SAS from me on SAS role. And then I have created. So 2 videos are with him. The time he was working in PV and at the same time he was learning clinical SAS with me, and then he got selected into clinical SAS. So 2 videos is available on my channel. You just what is PV and simply write PV in pharma industry and write my channel name Mr. Seekram. You might get that video. Devish, Devish, you can connect me directly. My number is available. You can see in my YouTube channel at the top my number will be written. So we're gonna have this session for another few minutes. No, SAS is not needed in PV. SAS is totally a skill set for a different role, that is statistical programmer. In PV, SAS is not needed. Okay guys, so whatever doubts you are having, we have 6 minutes, you can ask. So okay, so as we are not getting much question, maybe I have to end this live discussion here only. Okay. Ashim Ahmed Patel. I work as a SaaS developer, but my company recently shifted to PySpark. Is SaaS gradually shutting down in India? that is not shutting down. You're working on different role. Developer is a different role. SaaS is being used into different industry: banking, finance, insurance. Then governments are also using for their data analysis, and then clinical CRO companies. So mostly when I train students for CROs, for clinical research companies. And in CRO, the trend is, in software knowledge, you should first learn SaaS and then R. Okay. And then you can have clinical knowledge like project knowledge and SDM Adam table listings, those knowledge. Obviously, if you're working in a different domain, so there is a shift. So some companies are putting the infrastructure as well, and some might be changing as well. It totally depends upon the company. We cannot force it, right? Like they should use which of them. Akash Deshmukh, sir, do you know any master degree in biostatistics? Obviously, Akash. If you want to, I know a working professional. She is working as a biostatistician. If you want to have a session, a counseling session with her, I can arrange a session for you. She is having around 7 to 8 years of experience. You can, in the video description now, you can check, there is a TopMet link. Click on that link, and there are a lot of options. One-to-one counseling link will be there, and once you will click there, you'll find a lot of option what service you need. Good evening, Neelkanti. Humor is working in regulatory affairs, 3 months experience with M Pharma RA. Should I go for SAS? Oh, sorry guys. I'm working with regulatory affairs, 3 months experience with Pharma RA. SAS for more better. Obviously, if you're working on any role where the salary and growth is not good in long term, don't decide a role on short term basis. Talk to some people. What is the growth after 5 years, 10 years? How is the future? And how is the work culture? A little bit. Initially, salary and growth matters a lot, and skills. So if you found there is another role where the growth and skills and everything is good, and you are eligible for that, obviously you should learn. See, we have a period of, from the age of 25 to 35 or 40, we can contribute a lot in ourselves in the learning, shifting, changing. But after that, our body and mind won't support that much. It will, but not that much. So always be courageous to learn new things, to work on new roles, to bring changes in your life, and never feel like I am late or it will be risky for me. Be ready for anything which you want, whatever change you want between the age of 25 to 35. That is the age only where I feel you can bring a lot of changes in your life or learn a lot of things. Okay, so guys, let's keep it till here only. And if you want to connect me, you can find the link in video description as well, or in our channel at the top you can find my number as well. You can call there as well. So let's keep it till here only. That's all for today. Thank you everyone, and bye bye everyone. Bye bye. ठीक है, मिलते हैं. Last question, Sanskar Shukla. I have completed my B Pharma recently, finishing my MCA currently. I'm working in QA intern, product based startup. what career path would be better for me in terms of growth and better package. Sanskar, like I cannot directly tell you based on your question. It needs a discussion. You can connect me. There we can have a discussion through counseling, and then we can have a proper discussion. You can share whatever you want to share, and I can answer you accordingly. Okay, bye bye, guys, for now. Thank you.